90-Day Fiance star Gino Palazzolo room date with his girlfriend Natalie Mordovtseva. Finally, Natalie pregnant. Natalie is about to give birth to a new baby. She expecting twins. I will explain everything. Please subscribe now. Welcome back, everyone, to a story that's captured hearts around the world. Today, we're diving into the incredible journey of Gino Palazzolo and Natalie Mordovtseva, two familiar faces from 90-Day Fiancé. Their paths crossed in a way no one saw coming, leading to a love story that's as real as it gets. From a life-changing room date to the news that Natalie is pregnant with twins, and now, as she's about to give birth, this is their tale of love, resilience, and new beginnings. Grab a snack, settle in. This is going to be a long, beautiful ride. To understand how Gino and Natalie found each other, we need to go back to where their stories began. Gino Palazzolo, a 56-year-old engineer from Canton, Michigan, stepped into the 90-Day Fiancé spotlight with Jasmine from Panama. Their relationship was a rollercoaster, fiery love mixed with trust issues and explosive fights. It ended in a painful split, leaving Gino questioning if he'd ever find lasting happiness. Gino says, "After Jasmine, I was done. I gave everything, my heart, my trust, and it all fell apart. I thought maybe love just wasn't meant for me. I'd sit here night after night, wondering what I did wrong." Across the country, Natalie Mordovtseva, a 38-year-old from Kyiv, Ukraine, was on her own journey. She came to America chasing love with Mike Youngquist, but their marriage crumbled under the weight of differences they couldn't bridge. Later, her relationship with Josh Weinstein promised hope, but it fizzled out, leaving her feeling alone in a foreign land. "I left Ukraine for a dream, you know. With Mike, I tried so hard, but we were like strangers. Josh, he said all the right things, but he was never really there. I started thinking maybe I'm too much, too emotional, too broken. But fate has a way of stepping in when you're ready to give up." Late one night, both Gino and Natalie, restless and searching, stumbled into an online support group for people healing from heartbreak. A simple comment from Natalie about feeling lost caught Gino's eye. He replied, and that sparked a conversation that neither of them expected to change their lives. Gino: "Hey, Natalie, I read what you wrote about starting over. I feel that too. It's like you want to believe in love again, but you're scared it'll hurt." Natalie: "Yes, exactly. Gino, you understand this. I don't want to be afraid anymore, but it's hard. How do you keep going?" Gino: "I don't know yet, but talking to you, it makes me think maybe we figure it out together." Narrator: "What started as late-night chats turned into daily calls. They shared stories of their pasts, their dreams, their fears. Gino found Natalie's passion refreshing. Natalie saw Gino's quiet strength as a comfort she'd longed for. After weeks of growing closer, they decided it was time to meet face-to-face. In January, Gino invited Natalie to a secluded cabin in Traverse City, a neutral ground away from their complicated lives. He called it their room date, a weekend to see if their online bond could hold up in person. For both of them, it was a leap of faith. Gino: "Okay, Gino, don't mess this up. She's coming all this way. Just be yourself. She'll like the pasta, right?" Natalie: "Gino: Oh, it's so cold out there, but this place, it's like a fairy tale." Gino: "Natalie, you made it. Come in, get warm. I've got dinner ready. Hope you're hungry." Their first moments together were tentative but warm. Gino had gone all out to make Natalie feel special, and she noticed every detail: the flowers, the candles, the effort he put into the meal. Natalie: "Gino, this is so nice. No one's ever cooked for me like this. It smells amazing." Gino: "It's my mom's recipe. I figured, good food's a way to start things right. So how was the trip up here?" Natalie: "Long, but worth it. I was nervous though. What if you didn't like me in person?" Gino: "Are you kidding? I was worried you'd think I'm just some boring guy with a hat collection. But seeing you here, it feels right." Over dinner, they opened up like never before. Natalie talked about her childhood in Ukraine, her dreams of acting, and the pain of her failed relationships. Gino shared stories of his engineering days, his marriage to Jasmine, and how he'd always wanted a family, but never thought it'd happen. "You wanted a family? Really? You never told me that." Gino: "Yeah, I guess it never came up. With Jasmine, it was always so chaotic. I didn't think it was possible. But I've always pictured it, kids running around, a house full of noise." "What about you?" Natalie: "Me too. In Ukraine, I grew up with my mom and grandma. I wanted to give my kids that love, that warmth. But after Mike, I thought maybe it's too late." Gino: "It's not too late, Natalie. Not for us." Gino: "Being with you here, it's the first time in a long time I felt whole. I don't want this to just be a weekend." Natalie: "Gino, I feel it too. I was so scared to trust again, but you make me want to try." That room date wasn't just a getaway, it was the start of something real. Gino and Natalie left the cabin as a couple, determined to build a future together, no matter the distance or the doubts. 3 months after their room date, life threw Gino and Natalie a curveball they never saw coming. Natalie had been feeling off, tired, queasy, emotional. On a whim, she took a test, and the results stopped her in her tracks. Natalie: "Positive. Oh my God, I'm pregnant." Natalie: "Gino, hi. I need to tell you something. It's big." Gino: "Natalie, what's wrong? You sound shaky." Natalie: "Nothing's wrong. I'm pregnant, Gino. We're having a baby." Gino: "A baby? You're serious?" Natalie: I'm speechless. That's the best news I've ever heard." Gino: "I couldn't believe it. Me, a dad? After everything, it felt like a miracle. I just wanted to get to her as fast as I could." Gino booked the next flight to Le, and when he arrived, he and Natalie celebrated with tears, hugs, and plans for their future. But the surprises weren't over. At their first ultrasound, they got news that doubled their joy. "Doctor, here's baby A and here's baby B. You're expecting twins." Natalie: "Twins? 2 babies?" Gino: "Twins. Holy, wow." Natalie: "We're having twins." Twins. 2 little lives growing inside Natalie. For Gino and Natalie, it was overwhelming, exhilarating, and a little terrifying. But they faced it together, step by step. The next few months were a whirlwind. Gino moved to LA to be with Natalie full-time, leaving Michigan behind for this new chapter. They turned her apartment into a home, preparing for their twins with every spare moment. Gino: "Seeing Natalie's belly get bigger, knowing our girls are in there, it's unreal. I've never been this happy or this nervous." Natalie: "Gino's amazing. He's at every appointment, cooking for me, making me laugh. I couldn't do this without him." But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Carrying twins took a toll on Natalie. Back pain, sleepless nights, and moments of doubt crept in. Natalie: "Gino, what if I can't do this? 2 babies at once. It's so much. What if I fail them?" Gino: "Hey, look at me. You're not doing this alone. We're a team, okay? You're already an incredible mom, and I'll be right here. We've got this." Through every challenge, Gino's steady presence kept Natalie grounded. As her due date neared, their excitement grew. Soon, they'd meet their daughters. Finally, the moment arrived. In the early hours of a crisp October morning, Natalie's contractions started. After months of waiting, their twins were ready to make their entrance. Gino: "You're so strong, Natalie. Keep going. You're almost there." Natalie: "I can't. It hurts, Gino." Gino: "Yes, you can. I'm here. We're meeting our goals soon. Doctor, here's your first girl, and here's the second. 2 healthy daughters." Natalie: "They're so beautiful. Look at them, Gino." Gino: "Yeah, our little miracles. You did it, Natalie." On October 12th, at 4:37 and 4:39 am, Gino and Natalie welcomed Sophia Rose and Isabella Grace Palazzolo. Weighing 5 pounds 2 ounces and 5 pounds even, the twins were healthy, strong, and the spitting image of their parents. Sophia with Gino's calm demeanor, Isabella with Natalie's fiery spirit. Now, as they settle into life as a family of 4, Gino and Natalie are living proof that love can find you when you least expect it. Their room date sparked a journey that led to this: 2 little girls who've made their world complete. Gino. Every day with Natalie and the girls feels like a gift. I used to think I'd missed my chance, but now, this is my chance, and I'm never letting it go. Natalie. Gino gave me love when I'd given up. Now we have Sophia and Isabella, and I feel full. This is my happy ending. More update. Gino Palazzolo has new girlfriend named Natalie. She looks just like his ex, but how? And Gino reveals stunning new love interest amid happily ever after. Comeback with Jasmine. And I never cheated on Gino. 90-day fiancé Jasmine Pineda gets violent with Gino's new girlfriend amid happily ever after return. But why? I will explain everything. 90-day fiancé. Gino Palazzolo has new girlfriend named Natalie. She looks just like his ex, but how? Gino Palazzolo's new girlfriend, Natalie, will be introduced on season 9 of 90-day fiancé. Happily ever after. And this is all the information we have about her so far. Gino and Jasmine's path to reality TV began on season 5 of Before the 90 Days, where they met online. Gino was in dire need of a baby mom and a wife, while Jasmine was active on a sugar baby website. After Jasmine wed Gino, she accused him of financial manipulation and intimate deprivation. After picking Gino up at the last resort, Jasmine proposed an open marriage with Matt Branis. But Jasmine became pregnant and quickly abandoned Gino for Matt. Season 9 of 90-day fiancé, Happily Ever After, finds Gino and Jasmine continuing their marriage while he investigates their open relationship. 100-day 3 months prior to filming Happily Ever After, Gino, the protagonist of Fiancé, met Natalie online. She was nice, cool, and collected, which he appreciated. He had the impression that he could confide in her about everything. To finally meet Natalie, Gino made the decision to travel to Sin City. They lost their connection due to their constant bickering, so Gino said he hadn't been sexually intimate with Jasmine. Things got pretty flirty pretty quickly when I first started speaking to Natalie. Due of his inability to achieve sexual intimacy with Jasmine, Gino yearned for experiences with other women. No, he didn't find it weird to be interested in women other his wife. When he met Natalie in person, he was astounded by her stunning beauty, particularly her hair and skin. Also, hairless males were more appealing to Natalie. Natalie and Gino's first date took place in an ice bar. Natalie, however, admitted that she hasn't exactly had a string of lucky breaks with guys in her romantic history. She had been in multiple unhealthy relationships after her 2 divorces. She came clean about her tendency to date nasty boys. Gino appealed to her nerdiness, which was one of her attraction factors. Surprisingly, Gino had kept Natalie in the dark about his secret marriage to Jasmine. Following the filming of The Last Resort, Jasmine accused Gino of having an affair with a lady named Natalie, whom she claimed she met in Las Vegas. Gino allegedly dated 2 Brazilian women and Kelly before getting into an open marriage with Jasmine. Gino dismissed the allegations of infidelity and stated that Jasmine was merely trying to divert attention away from her own actions. Were you unfaithful to me? Jasmine sought Florian's assistance during group therapy sessions at the Last Resort retreat in order to confront Gino about his alleged lying and concealment of information. The fact that Gino had trouble being honest led her to believe he was unfaithful. Unresolved trust concerns persisted between them, even after Gino eventually consented to an open marriage. Jasmine has added fuel to the fire by claiming that Gino was disloyal before they even started filming The Last Resort, and that he persisted in his infidelity while the film was in production. Curiously, Jasmine failed to bring up Natalie once during the show. Gino never acknowledged or introduced anyone new throughout their open marriage era, which led to questions about the validity of her claim. Even while she publicly flaunted her connection with Matt, it's not clear where Jasmine got this information, but she may be making accusations against Natalie without evidence just to spite her. Extra has released a sneak peek at the 9th season of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, and in it, viewers see Jasmine and Natalie's dynamic. Gino confronts Jasmine about her infidelity with Matt prior to the last resort, and Jasmine becomes angry with the lady in a subsequent scene. I'm so excited to finally meet this crazy person. Jasmine accuses Gino's new girlfriend of planting ideas in his head and assures the cameras that she never cheated on Gino in the trailer. At a restaurant, Jasmine approaches Gino and the woman as they play pool, and she says, "I'm dying to meet this closing baby." The cameras follow her all the way. Matt is taking Jasmine to the eatery. The scene was filmed by Jasmine while she was also pregnant. Questioning Natalie's decision to bring the from Vegas, she asks, "Why?" Jasmine yells, "Don't get close to me," and aggressively pushes Natalie, but Natalie smiles and continues walking closer. Jasmine. What happens in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After when Jasmine tries to break up Gino and Natalie? 90 Day Fiancé's Gino reveals stunning new love interest amid Happily Ever After comeback with Jasmine. The 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After Gino Palazzolo recently had a girlfriend, and he plans to flaunt her in the upcoming season. Beginning with Gino's flight to Panama to meet Jasmine Pineda in person during season 5 of Before the 90 Days, their journey began. There were many highs and lows in Gino and Jasmine's 3-year relationship. Jasmine appeared to be keen on Gino's wealth. After Gino and Jasmine tied the knot, he began to withdraw emotionally from her. Jasmine considered an open marriage as a solution to his coldness and lack of closeness toward her. As Jasmine prepares to return for her Happily Ever After Season 9 comeback, she has already had a baby with Matt and is living with him. In Season 2, Jasmine introduced Matt Branis to marriage. Gino is going out on a date with a new woman right when the new season starts. In an upcoming sneak peek from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After Season 9, Gino eagerly awaits the arrival of his new fiancée, as revealed by Us Weekly. In the sneak peek, Gino expresses his joy at finally meeting her. He gushed over her online appearance. Like Gino, the woman feels the same way. "You were striking." At the same time, the woman goes on to call Gino adorable. Since he favors bald men, she is overjoyed to meet him. Gino is the only one of her exes who has ever been bald. On a chilly date with the girl, the Michigan man decides to visit an ice bar in Las Vegas to have an old-fashioned cocktail. He jokes that he might have to remove his baseball cap. When Jasmine brought up the topic of open marriage with Gino, he didn't believe it was a good idea. He merely consented to do it in order to keep Jasmine around. Jasmine assured him that she would never develop romantic feelings for Matt once he convinced her. During their video conversation introduction, Jasmine even got Gino to glance away from Matt's face. It would have devastated Gino to hear that Jasmine was carrying Matt's child while they were still married. He appears to be plotting revenge on Jasmine by going on romantic dates and meeting new ladies. He longs to show her that he can find other ladies who will treat him better than Jasmine and that he is lovable. Season 9 of Happily Ever After features Jasmine and Gino, and in it, Gino accuses her of cheating on him with Matt before they even shot The Last Resort. Jasmine ends herself in Matt's house while she's pregnant with his baby after Gino kicks her out. Jasmine was never faithful, and now that Gino knows this, he must find someone to replace her. The video's female protagonist is Jasmine's exact twin. It seems Gino wanted Jasmine to feel envious of him so he could demonstrate his ability to date and be intimate with the most beautiful ladies. 100 Day, the show Fiance, Happily Ever After, will also explain how Gino felt when Jasmine became pregnant with Matt's child. Perhaps the only bright spot in his narrative is his encounter with the mysterious woman. I never cheated on Gino. 90-day fiancé Jasmine Pineda gets violent with Gino's new girlfriend amid happily ever after return. But why? Jasmine Pineda, star of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, has been seen pushing Gino Palazzolo's new girlfriend after he expelled her for reportedly cheating on him. Gino and Jasmine first connected in 2020. She relocated to the United States to marry Gino 3 years later, but there was no closeness in their marriage. In season 2 of The Last Resort, Jasmine persuaded Gino to consent to an open marriage. Remarkably, Jasmine became pregnant with her friend Matt Branni's child after she and Gino parted ways following the conclusion of the show. Season 9 of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, will feature them next. The Season 9 trailer for 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, has arrived, and it includes some startling information regarding Jasmine and Gino's relationship status. In the midst of everything else that was disclosed in the extra trailer for 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Gino says he has begun to investigate his side of the open marriage. As he enters a bubble bath with a woman, he tells the cameras that he has been heartbroken, but he doesn't want to feel that way any longer. When she asks Gino, "What's it gonna take to get you naked?" he responds, "Probably some whiskey." The woman sounds and looks precisely like Jasmine. Jasmine, who claims Gino ejected her from the house, is depicted living with Matt in the meantime. 4 months prior to my consenting to an open marriage, you are having an affair with Matt. In another scenario, Gino accuses Jasmine of cheating on him and confronts her. Jasmine claims to have never cheated on Gino in front of the cameras, and she also charges that his new girlfriend is inciting him. As the cameras follow Jasmine to a restaurant, she approaches Gino and the woman as they play pool, saying, "I can't wait to meet this closing baby. Why are we bringing the what from Vegas?" she asks the woman. The woman chuckles and approaches Jasmine, who yells at her to stay away from me and aggressively pushes her. The time frame of Jasmine and Gino's relationship has been a source of continuous misunderstanding. Breakup allegations surfaced in December 2023 after Gino vanished from her Instagram and Jasmine was spotted without her engagement ring. Gino allegedly accused Jasmine of cheating after she met a man named Matt, leading him to expel her from his house. Later, when the pair went to therapy, Gino feigned not to know Matt, while Jasmine maintained that he was only a friend. Jasmine and Gino decided to be together in the season finale despite the turbulence, with the peculiar stipulation that Jasmine could continue to be close to Matt as a friend. However, when she seemed pregnant during the tell-all, things took a startling turn. Gino was seen with a woman who had a remarkable resemblance to Jasmine. By August 2024, it appeared that Jasmine still harbored feelings for Gino based on her furious outburst towards his new girlfriend. Despite being pregnant with someone else, it appeared like Jasmine didn't want Gino to go on. 90-Day Fiancé, a happy ending? Given that Gino was never intimate with Jasmine, she might be offended that he moved on. She probably didn't think he would approach someone else. Jasmine also thinks Gino was influenced by another lady who cast doubt on her faithfulness. She had previously spoken of a Las Vegas lady named Natalie, who she said Gino had cheated on her with on The Last Resort. That appears to be the same woman now. Given that Gino is currently seeing another lady and was later connected to someone named Kelly, it's possible that Jasmine was the reason for their breakup. 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Are Gino Palazzolo and girlfriend Natalie still together? What happens to Gino Palazzolo and his fiancée Natalie after 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, ends? The answer is out now. Jasmine Pineda was Gino's sugar baby match on a website. Gino was already divorced. In the season 5 finale of 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, Jasmine and Gino met in person and were engaged. The main points of contention between Jasmine and Gino included matters of trust and financial matters. Gino used to be the object of Jasmine's accusations that he cheated on her or neglected her in favor of his exes. Gino lost interest in Jasmine because of their constant bickering. Jasmine came open about her buddy Matt Brannis's desire to sleep with her during couples therapy a few months into her marriage to Gino. Season 9's 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Wife surprised Gino by breaking all the rules and becoming pregnant with Matt's baby, but he still agreed. In the premiere of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 9, Episode 1, Natalie made her television debut. They had a right-away connection when Gino met her 3 months ago on social media, he said. Gino appreciated her composed demeanor. His confidence in their ability to discuss any topic led him to book a plane ticket to Sin City to be with her. From the moment they began chatting, things became flirtatious pretty quickly between them. Being closely aroused by someone other than my wife was a really strange experience. Gino was pleasantly surprised by how stunning Natalie looked in person. According to Natalie, Gino was adorable. Bald males were her favorite, and that was true for all of her ex-boyfriends. Natalie has gone through 2 divorces. Her experiences with guys have been less than stellar. She often finds herself in unhealthy relationships because she dates nasty boys. Natalie was drawn to Gino because of his nerdy side. Unlike the macho men Natalie had dated before, Gino seemed very safe, which was something Natalie enjoyed. Gino thought Natalie was amazing and totally positive, unlike Jasmine. Gino was taken aback by how quickly the sparks flew. Natalie was taken aback when Gino revealed that he had an affair with Jasmine prior to their wedding. Gino was so attractive and sexy that Natalie even consented to accompany him to his hotel room. Inviting Natalie to his room made Gino feel bad. He had a wife and children to support. Natalie had been deceived by Gino. Gino informed Natalie that he had expelled Jasmine, but he omitted specifics, so Natalie was unaware that Jasmine and Gino were in an open marriage. He insisted he didn't want to give Natalie the news because he was afraid she could be scared away. There will come a time when I must confess. Even though they were close to spending the night together, Gino still kept Natalie in the dark. When Natalie pressed Gino the following day for details about his relationship with Jasmine, he finally confessed. After Gino informed Natalie about Matt, he had to clarify that he and Jasmine were in an open marriage. Natalie was taken aback by Gino's confession. It had occurred to Gino that he should have informed Natalie earlier. He prayed it wouldn't break their bond. Jasmine was someone Gino still had love for. Nonetheless, Natalie seemed to have consented to participate in Gino and Jasmine's open marriage. The trailer shows them playing pool or taking bubble baths together, and it even shows Jasmine being aggressive with Natalie. The romance between Gino and Natalie ended quite some time ago, although they may remain together until the season ends. In April of 2025, Jasmine was the one who initially brought Jasmine up in social media. After returning from couples therapy, Jasmine asserted that Gino had already broken up with Natalie. Jasmine elaborated by saying that after Natalie, Gino dated 2 Brazilian women before breaking up with each of them. Following that, Gino began an affair with Kelly, who later broke up with him due to his online infidelity and body shaming. A video of Gino going out with a new Jasmine doppelganger was shared online by blogger Shabuti.com in May of 2025. While on a boat tour of downtown Detroit, a fan filmed Gino and his new girlfriend sharing a tender moment. Until the tell-all, no one will know anything about Natalie's life after 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.